Hello, YouTube. Yeah, according to what I can see, I'm live. Um, what is this? Why am I live? Well, what's going on with YouTube and censorship? And the world is basically going crazy. You got the left just completely, in my opinion, out of control. Um, so what am I doing? I'm putting together a town hall. I'm throwing it up live because you get a little bit more viewers that way. And we'll see where, if, and whatever happens with this. I have a Discord server that, oh, now I'm getting feedback, so let's cut this out. I guess I am live. Let's cut out the volume at least. There we go. All right, just making sure I'm live, and I've got a chat section up here. I don't know how that's going to work. I have a Discord server up, and I've included the link to the Discord server to anyone watching this. If you want to step in and have a conversation about this, that's what this is mainly for. This is a town hall for anybody who wants to come in and talk about this. And the other thing about this, now I'm starting to get retweeted a little bit here, thank goodness, is about, and I will show you in a second once I get rid of this. It is about this post, which now has 4 retweets, 223 impressions, 224. Anyway, what it's about is about a petition that I started using eminent domain, expropriate properties known as YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and administer such for public use. It's got 2 signs, and maybe if I refresh, I might have 3. It's not going to go very far. Yep, 3. We need this to get a lot more. It needs 150 to become visible on the White House website. After that, it needs 100,000 signatures by April 21st, 2018 to get actually looked at and answered by the White House. Well, I would imagine they were looking at it, but they're not going to answer it until it gets at least 100,000 signatures. So that's what this is about. It's about, this particular broadcast is about discussion. If you'd like to step into my Discord and hold a discussion on basically anything with guns, YouTube censorship, etc., come on in and we'll do this like a live broadcast radio show. Why? Well, because I've had my limit. I am not a big YouTuber. I'm not a big Twitter person. I'm definitely not big on Facebook. But I have to do something. This is just craziness in its extreme. We cannot have censorship like this in the United States. I don't care if it's on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. I don't care if they're private companies. They are being used as a utility by the public in America. Also around the world. But I'm not proposing that the White House take over the entirety of Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm just saying the U.S. portions of it. And then slap it under the Bill of Rights and constitutional protection and let it go from there. Why? Because, well, I don't know how else to get these guys to stop censorship. Do you? I don't know. Come on in, talk. When you come into my Discord channel, you will land upon a general channel, and I am in the main channel. You cannot talk to me until I move you to the main channel or invite you or whatever. I'm not quite sure how this is all going to work, but step in, and I'll invite you one at a time or maybe a couple at a time, and we'll see where this goes. I don't even know if anybody's watching me yet, so I'm going to have to reiterate everything constantly. Let's see. What do I got up on screen now? Oh, I do have that up on screen. I have to put the slideshow up on screen so I don't have to worry. You can watch something nifty as we're going through this. And let's see if I have any viewers, which I doubt. One watching. That's me. All right. Well, I'm watching. Great. I'll talk to myself then. See, I'm being, I believe, shadow banned by Twitter, and I'm probably being shadow banned by YouTube. I have a friend who subscribed to my channel on YouTube, and he has told me that he himself has been automatically unsubscribed somehow. And every beep you hear is another retweet of this eminent domain thing. So hopefully this is going to actually go viral, not because I care about the popularity and stuff like that. I don't hardly YouTube. But I just want this to go viral so it's in your face to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter about this censorship. Knock it off. This is the United States of America. We have freedom of speech. The Second Amendment. These things, guns are legal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that bad things happen in certain circumstances with guns. But far more good things happen and preventing of bad things by use of guns than anything bad that happens with them. University of Hawaii has a website out. It's Hawaii.edu. I should probably bring it up on my screen eventually for you guys. I will do that later on. But they have charts up on there from a study that somebody did on democide. Democide being death by government. How governments of Mao and Stalin and Hitler and so forth have killed their own people. And pretty much usually after disarming them. First comes disarmament, and then comes, boy oh boy, mass executions. In the 19th century alone, 262 million people were killed by their government. Now, if you add in everything that comes before that, we're up to 900 million people plus that have been killed by their government after being disarmed for whatever bad reasons the government had to do things like that. If you can call anything a reason to kill its own people. So we're talking nearly 1 billion people killed by their government because they were disarmed and had no way to protect themselves. And unfortunately, we have shootings that happen in schools, etc., around our country, United States of America. And this has got everybody in a tizzy because it's bad. I'll agree, it's bad. The loss of life is always bad, especially if it's taken and murdered by some schmuck out there doing crazy stuff. But the numbers, I hate to tell you, the numbers of deaths due to even these type of shootings in the United States of America are a far cry from the 262 million in the 19th century and the nearly 1 billion killed by their governments because they were disarmed in the rest of history. 1 billion. So when people are talking 17 or 50 some or 40 some, I get it. It's bad. I'm very, very sorry to families and to the individuals themselves who have had their lives taken away from them. I'm sorry. It's a horrible thing. It should not happen. I wish it didn't happen. And I think that some of this stuff is definitely pushed by the press in such a way to get rid of gun rights. Now, let's talk about gun rights since I'm talking to myself here and nobody's tuning in. Gun rights, or any of the other Bill of Rights, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, these things are not given by government. They are just enumerated in the Bill of Rights. In other words, these are God-given rights, creator-given rights. And I'm not going to pussyfoot around. I believe in God, and I believe they're God-given. So therefore, they're God-given rights. And the only reason they're sitting in the Bill of Rights is to tell the government what they can't mess with. They're not there giving the people permission. The Bill of Rights does not give the people permission to have guns and bear arms. The Bill of Rights just protects the people from the government from taking that away from them. It's telling the government, you can't touch this stuff. You cannot touch this stuff in the Bill of Rights. That's what the government cannot touch. It's even said so in the Second Amendment itself. It reiterates itself. It says, shall not be infringed. Don't mess with this stuff. It's telling the government to not infringe. It's not giving people rights. Those rights are inherited by the Creator to the people. The only thing that it's written in the Bill of Rights for is to tell the government and remind the government and show them they can't be messing with this stuff. So why do we even have a debate? The reason we have a Second Amendment is to protect the people to protect themselves against a rogue, tyrannical government or an invasion from elsewhere. That's what it's there for. It's not for hunting or sporting or anything else like that. Why do we need such high-capacity magazines and rifles, etc.? And such killing machines? Well, in wars, you need killing machines to protect yourself. That's what this is about. That's what the Second Amendment is about. It's not about nonsense hunting and sporting. That's side issues. That's a nice bonus feature. That's not what it's about, though. Let's see if I have anybody watching. Nope, nobody watching, and I would imagine nobody in my Discord. Correct. Too bad. I would like to have a discussion about this. I would like to talk to just about anybody about this, but I believe Alex Jones is up on YouTube now live, and I believe Steven Crowder has either gone live or is going live soon, so the market is kind of filled with bigwigs, not little schmucks like me. I'm going to do these things regularly from now on, probably, until my anger subsides or something, because I can't believe what's going on with YouTube, censorship, the left's going crazy about basic human American rights that we've enjoyed for a long time, and they're rallying against American Bill of Rights. Basically what they're saying, they think they're saying, take these Second Amendment rights away from those people. They don't realize they're talking about themselves. They're telling the government to restrict themselves. Here, take away my guns. I can't be trusted. That's what they're basically saying. This is idiocracy to the max. And it's being pushed by very rich people. It's being pushed. This is called social engineering. This is basically brainwashing. That's what this is. When you see people out there marching, those marches are orchestrated by very rich people. They do it through sub-organizations and stuff like that, but it's being pushed. There's lots of money behind those marches. Are the people themselves being paid? Well, the vast majority of them aren't. Maybe some of them are. It has been said that some of these protesters in past protests have been paid to go out and protest and have been bussed in and given signs, pre-printed, beautiful signs by organizations that are pushing this kind of thing. And that is what is going on. Now, I can mention names, but I won't for the moment. I may sometime. I reserve the right to change anything I feel like anytime I want, as long as I don't harm anybody or threaten anybody. And I'm not harming or threatening anybody. But this is craziness. This is the United States of America. I don't know what has happened to this country in the last few years. Oh boy. This stuff, if you took this stuff back about 25, 30 years ago, and you told people what back then, what's going on now, they'd laugh. They'd laugh. They'd think you're crazy. They'd say, no way. There's no way that stuff would be going on in America. Well, it is. And it's getting worse. And it's getting worse very acceleratedly. By the day, it's getting very bad. So, come in. We'll do this like a radio show. You disagree with me? Well, come in. I'd like to talk to you. You agree with me? Come in. We'll have a good conversation. You know, people on the internet, all these big channels, Alex Jones, Steve Crowder, Tim Pool, if he can ever finally make the leap that the government is not the greatest thing in the world. And others that are, I can't really remember them all now, but basically everybody that's an activist on the right hand side, on the right, for, pro Second Amendment, pro freedom of speech, they need to get together. There needs to be a town hall of some fashion or other with, meetup, some type of a meetup program, Skype, something, anything. People need to get together and start making activism plans. We're not waking anybody up anymore. Who are we waking up anymore? This ain't about waking up. It's about, okay, let's have a writing campaign to Congress. Let's have protests go here, such and such a day and such a time. The left is doing it all the time. They have big money behind them. Where's our big money? Who has big money behind us? The right, that is. We need people out there. We need people writing to their congressmen, or even to local levels, state, local town hall meetings. Go and talk and get rid of all this idiotic stuff about limiting the Second Amendment, which they're not supposed to touch to begin with, or free speech. This is the United States of America. In our country, we're supposed to have certain freedoms that, unfortunately, a lot of the rest of the world don't have. And how is it we're having these things stripped away from us? I know the answer. I know what's behind all this. The New World Order. Those rascally son of a guns who don't give a darn about people at all. They're trying to say, oh, we care about the people that got hurt with guns and this and that. No, they don't care about anything. They only care about pushing their own agendas. But that's a different story. I don't care. You talk about that with me too. So what I need everybody to do is go to the petition site. It's linked in the description. I guess I'll put this up as a recorded video eventually. And click the petition and do a couple things with it. One, sign it. Sign the petition. And two, in every social media thing that you have, spread the word. Facebook, Twitter, wherever else you post your social media stuff. Spread the word. So you need to do two things. That's an action plan. Here's an action plan. Do two things. Sign a petition and post it to your social media. That's for starters. And then, if you can even do it, hopefully, lots of people will, but everybody wants to wait for the somebody else. It's that magic somebody else person that, we should have somebody else do this. People need to start writing to their calling, phone calls, something, anything just to get to Congress, representatives, state, local, wherever, that this is the United States of America. We have freedom of speech. We have the Second Amendment. Stop messing with both. And don't let other companies take that away from us. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook are all being used as a public forum. Eminent domain. Eminent domain is the ability of the United States government to go in and take over YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. They have to pay compensation, which would be, I would imagine, a lot, but the United States government has a lot of money. They're getting it printed for free by the Federal Reserve, which isn't federal and has no reserve. That's the Illuminati sticking their necks in the United States of America and controlling its money supply. Why do we have the Federal Reserve in there? Charging us interest. They take ink and cloth and they print, say, a $100 bill. Cost them, say, a couple pennies, a penny or two to print a whole sheet of $100 bills. But what do they charge the United States of America for that? They don't charge the couple pennies or a little bit of a profit over that. No. They charge the face value of what they print and then interest upon that face value. Where's our national debt? A great deal of it is to the Federal Reserve because they keep charging us the face value of what they're printing out of nothing. It costs them the cloth and the ink to print it, and they charge us the face value of it. That's where a lot of our national debt is. Some of it goes to China, some of it, elsewhere. but a lot of it is because of the Federal Reserve. There's been moves to get rid of the Federal Reserve. There was a great resistance against the Federal Reserve in the beginning. Wilson kind of messed that up. Jefferson held it and kept it strong and kept it out of here. But Wilson kind of messed that up. I need viewers. How is it I'm live? Usually when you're live, well, I'm being shadow banned more than likely. Let's see if I have any viewers at all. Yeah, not just me. So this is going to wind up going to a video. 20 minutes. Oh boy. I'd like to do a live video. Somebody needs, somebody bigger than me needs to start a live video like this. And invite people in. Use a Discord server. Invite people in and have a discussion. But this stuff with the Second Amendment, First Amendment, censorship from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, this is getting way out of hand. This isn't just a little bit out of hand. This is getting tyrannical. That's what it is. Apparently, if the government ain't going to turn tyrannical, the corporations are going to turn tyrannical and come against us that way. Well, yeah, this needs to change. This needs to change. So, eminent domain, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'd like to see different rules imposed upon corporations anyhow. Corporations don't have to operate in the public good. So, you got a pharmaceutical company, hypothetical scenario. Pharmaceutical company comes out. You got two scientists in that pharmaceutical company. One comes rushing out to the CEO and all the board members and say, look at this wonderful thing I did. I've cured cancer. And it's a cheap pill. We can make it here only for microcents per pill. We can bump it up to a couple dollars per pill, and all they have to do is take it once, and they're cured. And then another scientist comes out and says, I have this pill here where, it costs $25 a pill, and people have to take it every single day, and their insurance companies will pay for it. Well, because of government mandates that corporations have to work in interests of the stockholders of the corporation, we're not going to see the cancer cure pill. We'll never see the cancer cure pill. We're only going to get the daily maintenance, which makes tons of money for the corporation. If there is cures for cancer, they've probably been buried. More than likely, they've been buried. And we're not going to see them. If there's cures for anything else, we're not going to see them. Because corporations are out for money. And you can't make money if you have people that don't need anything. They have to keep the need up. So therefore, the scientist that comes with the cure, he's not going to get nowhere. I can't believe... Oh, you know what? I should have tweeted this out. Yeah, all right. I'll yap for a little while longer. I will yap for a little while longer, and I will tweet this out. Where is my link? Let's see if this works. Come join my town hall live on YouTube. Something like that. Oops. That's the wrong place. I guess you're still watching the scrolling video. Maybe. Yep. That's alright. It's much more interesting than what I'm doing. Let's see. Let me give a couple hashtags. Second Amendment to a shall not be infringed. 2ND ND amendment. I should have did this right from the start. Going on now. All right, since you're watching it, come hold a live town hall talk about YouTube censorship going on now. I don't know how long I'm going to keep talking to myself like this. Maybe I'll go over everything I've already said, but that's going to be kind of boring in a replay. Not to mention, let's see if we can get anybody in here anyway. What hashtags are popular now? Crazy head. I mean, no thanks. How about never again? Never again. I'll get the trolls in here. We'll have a yelling session or something. What was the other tag that they were using? I forget. Oh, I should put a couple MAGAs in here. MAGA tag. How about a Trump? All right, hopefully that's enough to get it started. Oh boy. Let me go like this also. Oh, come on. Let's see if that worked. All right, the tweet is sent. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Why is this so slow? Yep. All right. Well, let's tweet it now. Let's see if we get a couple viewers. Why I didn't do that in the beginning. Forgot about it. Well, I've never done this before, so what the hey. Town hall debate. All right, I'm going to keep an eye on the viewers to see if anybody pops in. Unfortunately, I'm on a 30-second delay. So even if I say hi to them, if they don't hold off for 30 seconds, they won't know I'm live. And where is my chat anyway? Unbelievable. Do I actually have to watch my own video to see my chat? Oh, brother. I do. I have to go to my own video to watch my chat, I guess. So let me do that. Unbelievable. I can't have this scrolling everywhere else. Scrolling, not scrolling. Let's see here. Nope. My channel. Live. Yep, there I am. Impromptu town hall. Good. I'll watch it from here so I can watch the chat. I got too much streaming back and forth. I'm streaming outwards and I'm streaming to myself. I need to know if somebody actually gets in. The only way I can see that is on this other window. Beautiful. We'll have streaming all over the place. I gotta cut one of these streams out. This one. I'll stop this one. 2 watching. Yeah, both of them are mine. 2 watching. Both windows are mine. Let's see how much spread this has got with the tweet. 16. Yeah, all those tags and only 16 impressions. Can we say shadow banned? Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to keep watching my regular, what tells me who's watching. 2 viewers. Well, that ain't going to cut it. Not for a live broadcast radio show thing. What I'm hoping for is that people actually come to my Discord and we can have a discussion. I am very much fishing because that's not going to happen. Well, at least I don't think so. But I'm going to let this run. You can sit back and watch, yeah, scrolling videos. Well, it's not really the video. Just think of it as a radio show. Think of it as a radio show with the added extra bonus of looking at guns. I believe these are public images of guns are available to reuse or whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm not doing anything with them. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, let's see if there's any news. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, so censorship, Second Amendment rights. 2 viewers, and I need to know if anybody comes into my Discord. There we go. Which I doubt. Oh, I would love to have a debate. I would love to have a debate. Anybody want to debate me? Oh, well, that never again tag should get them. Let's have some of the never again people come in here and think they're saving the world by limiting guns. This is craziness. We can't let this go on, America. We cannot let this go on. This is the line in the sand. They cannot come after us like this. I don't care if it's YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. They need to be told that this is too much. Well, they already know that. They don't care. They already know that. You think they don't know that? They see billions upon billions of views on gun channels. They know people are pro-gun. Many, many, many people are pro-gun. They just have their own agenda. They're having their strings pulled by the New World Order. Just say it the way it is. This is a New World Order attack on the American people. That's what it is. Debate me on that if you don't believe me. Where's good old Tim Pool? Tim Pool! Debate me, huh? I need the viewers to get the word out. Unbelievable. I can't get anybody to come in and have a talk. Well, I already said it. YouTube cannot be doing such things as censoring guns. You know what's going to happen? Hickok 45. Let me stop this scroll for a minute. Let's go to look at Hickok 45. Is he even here? Yep. There he is. Good old Hickok 45. All his videos. Let's look how many videos he has. Let's look. Over 3 million subscribers. 3.1 million. It's like granddad of the Second Amendment here. Very nice guy. I often watch him. Look at all these videos. I'm not going to scroll through them. Does it tell me up top how many videos? 3.1 million now. No, at home. How about home or about? Maybe. No, about would. I think about would tell me, right? These are just playlists. Oh, he's got nearly 1 billion views. 886 million views. Oh, lovely. And he's going to have to go through all of these videos and get rid of probably most of them, if not all of them. His whole channel is going to be probably banned if YouTube... Oh my God, I can't even believe this is going on. This is like banning Mr. Rogers or something. Mr. Rogers of guns. Are you kidding me? Could you imagine when Mr. Rogers was in its heyday, somebody just putting up a big protest and banning Mr. Rogers or something? I mean, that's basically what this is. Unbelievable. There needs to be an outcry. And I'm going to start it if nobody else is. Screw that. There needs to be an outcry. I'll talk to myself all night. This has to stop. This can't go on like this. Everybody that has YouTube channels or hears this video needs to grow a pair and start doing something. Broadcast every night. Do something, anything. Write to congressmen, all this stuff, because this needs to be stopped. This is craziness to the extreme. First Amendment, Second Amendment, and people are pushing against that. These are things you're not supposed to push against. My rights are being infringed upon by YouTube, by censorship. Don't give me this stuff about policies. Oh, I have a policy. I can make up policies about anything. I make up a policy that all millionaires have to pay me $1 million each. Okay, that's my policy. Is it going to happen? Is it going to make any difference in the world? Are millionaires actually going to pay me $1 million each? Just because I have a policy? I think not. This is craziness. I ain't listening to those stinking policies. I have a freaking right. Americans have a right to have a Second Amendment, have a right to own guns, have a right to free speech. And I ain't taking no libtard nonsense about cutting out free speech or getting rid of the Second Amendment. Just ain't gonna do it. Just ain't gonna do it. And if this don't go far enough, I'll go to town hall meetings and tell people. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I ain't standing for this. I ain't standing for this. I'll write to congressmen, call congressmen. Something needs to be done. The word needs to get out. It's been out. Everybody knows about this already. Unfortunately, everybody knows that YouTube is censoring. Didn't the White House say something about it recently? Let's go back to the scrolling video. Just to have something on the screen other than just Hickok, even though he's a nice guy as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. But he sure looks like a nice guy to me, and I've watched several of his videos. Oh boy, how many people are watching me? Anybody? If not, I'm just going to cut this short and try again some other time. This is unbelievable. Yeah, nobody's watching. This is going nowhere. See how many far my tweets have gone. Getting shadow banned on there too. Unbelievable. So you're telling me that... Let's see here. 21 impressions with all those tags. Second Amendment tag, MAGA tags, the never again tag. I have a, I'll bring it back. I want you to see this. I bring you back. Then I'm going to sign off, unfortunately. But I'm going to bring you back to this. I think I can even zoom in a bit. Yeah, let's zoom in for the camera. And let's bring this over. All right, so there's my tweet. There's my beautiful face on Twitter. So you see that guy? Subscribe to him. And it's at attack_rack. Yeah, so far. Anyway, come hold a live town hall about YouTube censorship. Live on YouTube now. Discord server provided. I think I sent this out about, what, 15 minutes ago? 10, 15? I should have used... Anyway, whatever. This is what I'm talking about right here. The impressions. Let's see. I can't scroll. Now let's get rid of some of this zoom. 21 impressions. I don't know if you can actually see this. I don't know if I have this set up right. Yes, I do. You're seeing it. 21 impressions. Now think about this. I have somewhere over 1,000 subscribers. But that's not the point. The point is I used the 2A tag, which is a popular tag. Shall not be infringed. Second Amendment tag. The never again. Even the lefty tag I've used. The never again. MAGA tag, which just goes everywhere. Trump tag. And I only have 21 impressions. Are you kidding me? This is the shadow banning going on. This is shadow banning going on. I'm telling you right now. There's no way. There's no way 21 impressions with all these popular tags. And if I go to them, and I've done this before, and I'm not going to do it now, but if I go to these tags, you won't see my tweet up there. You won't see it. It's happened before. I've done it. I've tested it. You can't find my tweet anywhere on these tags. I should try one now. Then prove me wrong, I'll feel like an idiot. But I'm sure there's no way. There's just no way. 21 impressions. Look at Alex Jones. Is he still alive? I guess so. I better not show him, or else they'll be... No, Alex ain't going to claim copyright, but YouTube might or whatever. Who knows? So, yeah, somebody be crying copyright. Nonsense. Oh, believe me, I respect copyrights. But they're stealing, and there's just incidental stuff. Don't give me this nonsense about copyright stuff. Incidental. Let's go back to scrolling video. Let's see. Boom. There we go. I have something to watch while I rant. Let's see if I have any viewers, which I doubt. No viewers. Okay, well, this is just going to drop to a recording then. Oh boy, I'd love to debate people. Tim, I told you, Tim Pool. You silly. Told you, debate me. This stuff needs to get out. We can't have America like this, Tim. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. See, I'm not a popular YouTuber. I don't do this all the time. Oh boy, I feel like changing my mind on that one though. My mind's going back and forth. I wanted to maybe start doing YouTube videos. Then I heard all about all the censorship and restrictions and bannings and this and that. And I'm thinking, nah, I'm not going to do that. But now it's getting to the point where something's got to be done. I'll Twitch stream if I have to. Apparently Twitch is better. Apparently then Pornhub is better. People are putting their videos on Pornhub, for crying out loud, about guns because they're being censored everywhere else. I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to take this. No, at least not sitting down. I'm going to be becoming a vocal person. I'll become another Alex Jones is what I'll do. They push me too far. I'll just be a second Alex Jones, third Alex Jones. We'll have Alex Joneses everywhere. That's what will happen. Alex Jones will be everywhere, not just one person. He's going to be like 50,000 people be doing Alex Jones type things. Tell you the truth, I think that's what he's even said in the past. He wants that to happen. Well, unfortunately, because of the no viewers, because of no... This isn't a radio show if I'm just talking to myself. I'm making a video, though. So I need to keep talking, but this can't go on. I'm going to start doing live videos like regularly or something. They'll be shadow banned and I'll never get no viewers. Just like everything else with this stinking stupid First Amendment being struck down by corporations. Unbelievable. I believe the White House did say something about this, that they're watching these companies. I believe it was something like that. I've heard about that in a tweet or something like that. This can't go on. White House, hey, Trump, do something about Twitter. YouTube, and Facebook. Congress, you listening, Congress? Yeah, right. A lot of Congress don't even have a clue what guns are for. They don't have a clue what guns are for. They think it's because of hunting. Hunting and sportsmanship. Baloney. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Go look up, do a search on Google for this word, democide, D-E-M-O-C-I-D-E. Democide, and then put in the word Hawaii, because this way you'll get the University of Hawaii thing right at the top. And start looking at the numbers of people killed by their own government. That's the reason for guns, people. Is to stop tyrannical governments or any other type of invasion to our country. So we have something to protect ourselves from gas chambers and guillotines and being stuck in prison camps and starved to death. That's what the Second Amendment is for, you schmucks. Lefty schmucks that who have their head down in a pit somewhere like an ostrich. Head buried like ostriches. Oh, that's an art thing. Here, I can talk to myself. Hell with this. These people, let me tell you what the left is about. The left is uneducated about these issues, especially about these issues. And if you took this back before the internet, before social media, these type of people would not get their words out about stuff. And if they did, they'd be shot down by other people surrounding them. If they started talking about it, they'd probably be shot down or corrected or taught or shown what the Second Amendment say, since that's the subject on the table, the Second Amendment's about. And they would be either educated or basically shut down. That's what would have happened. But what's going on now with the left, that they have such a voice, it's because they're all patting each other on the back. Oh, yeah, we got to stop guns. They have no clue what they're talking about, yet they're patting each other on the back. Their numbers are growing because there's a lot of people that don't know what they're talking about. But once they get up their pats on the back and their fellows and they see all their buddies and stuff, they have a voice now. So stupidity has grown a voice. And that's how this has come to be. Stupidity has grown a voice because of social media. Because now they think that they're having people agree with them. Oh, boy. You know, that's another thing. But people that do YouTube videos or are popular on Twitter and stuff like that, namely Paul Joseph Watson, Mark Dice, etc., it would be much more conservative to try to, if possible, which I'm sure people have beat their heads off the walls already about, but if possible, to educate the people on the left. Because just making fun of them, I don't think it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. We have a country. Our country's becoming divided. Remember the old phrase, united we stand, divided we fall? Just because the left are weird about guns and the First Amendment, we can't allow this division. This division is being fostered by very rich people having their organizations and money thrown at this to keep this division between regular people, left and right, to keep divisions between cops and regular people, between blacks and whites. They're fostering division. There was no division between blacks and whites or cops and regular people a few years ago. Just a little bit past Ferguson in the timeline. You look back to a little bit past Ferguson, there was no major separations between groups of people. There was no white hating black or black hating white or cop hating people or people hating cops. This didn't go on. This has been fostered in the last few years to cause division in this country. It has to stop. Everybody needs to wake up and realize it's the division we cannot allow. We cannot allow this division. Well, people have differences of opinions. People have different say-sos. But as a country, we need to realize we have to depend on each other. We have to depend on each other. United we stand, divided we fall. And that's what they want. The quote-unquote New World Order, the globalists, the minions, and all their money are trying to foster discord and division. And they're doing a very good job of it. And they seem to own the entire media, Hollywood, news companies. We can't allow this division. People, does the right not have any very rich people on its side? Like, I'm talking very rich people, multi-billionaires, tens and hundreds of billions of dollars. Don't we have any of those people? Because if we do, then you billionaire right person, conservative person, needs to start forking out some of that money to regular people trying to fight against the New World Order takeover of America. All right? Including me. You can pay me. At least then I'll have a better way of doing this. And if not paying me, pay somebody. Because we need some money coming in on our side. Because the left has tons of it rolling in. Unbelievable. I still only have just me watching. All right, I'll just drop this to video. Unbelievable. It's a rant, an hour-long rant by myself. I wanted it to be a radio show. This is the kind of stuff that Paul Joseph Watson, Steven Crowder, Tim Pool even though he's a centrist, sort of, a little bit leftist centrist, but somebody needs to have an open discussion. Tim, you got a Discord server up? I told you before. Pull me in. I'll debate you. I'd rather discuss things with you because you're completely wrong about conspiracy theories. This is just incredible. I got a running thing going on with Tim Pool. Unbelievable. All right, whatever. All I'm doing now is killing time to see if anybody comes on and pops into my Discord and we can have a radio show type thing going on here. Maybe 2, 3, 4 people coming in. We'll have a little debate, discussion, town hall meeting about what's going on. It ain't happening. How far did my tweet go? Let's see if my tweet gained any numbers, which I doubt. Why is Alex Jones still in my face? There it is. Yeah, nope, 21 impressions. Oh, beautiful, 21 impressions. All those tags, and I only got 21 impressions. Can we say corruption to the max? What's the guy's name that owns Twitter or whatever? Jack, right? Jack? At Jack? Let me see if he's on there. At Jack. Get his butt on here. Yeah, it's at Jack. Unbelievable. How does people see these rich people on the left? These rich people know what they're doing. They have to. They have to know that they're being traitors. They have to. They have to know. How could they not? Are you telling me they're that uneducated that they don't know that they're being traitors to the United States Constitution and Bill of Rights, which is the United States of America? Now a corporation, by the way. Go look it up. United States of America Corporation. I heard of insolvency and we got to turn all of our gold in when FDR put a 10-year imprisonment or $10,000 fine on everybody if they didn't turn their gold in. Where'd all that gold go? Fort Knox? Yeah. When's the last time Fort Knox has been inventoried? Unbelievable. You know, are people really that stupid? Why aren't people... Well, I already know the answers to... I know the answers to lots of stuff. Why people aren't looking into this? Because of the word conspiracy theory. Oh, can't look into Alex Jones because he's a conspiracy theorist. Well, the whole idea of the word conspiracy theory was pushed out and used negatively against people, so they stopped looking into stuff. It's been weaponized. It's been weaponized on purpose by interests that don't want people to look into things. Because once you start looking into the New World Order, etc., you're going to start to see that it exists. Heck, I have a video right here. This is my own video. I could play this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill some time that way. Maybe I'll get some people in this town hall. Which I doubt, but never know. Here, let me get rid of this scrolling thing. I could play my own stinking video. Alright. Let's go play my own stinking video. Let's boost the volume. We can watch it. Let's see, how do I do this? I want to watch it on YouTube. Here we go. Boost the volume. Look at let's go over that again. This is my own video. Okay, great. See, I can do this. Screw it. Alright. So what do we see first on my own video? The New World Order. You know who that is? That's FDR, President of the United States, talking about what? The New World Order. Alright? But yet it doesn't exist, right? Okay, well, let's continue. I'll just let this whole video play. I can do this. It's my own stinking video. It's a music video. So all these people talking about the New World Order. Yeah, it doesn't exist though, right? Nixon. Tony Blair. The guy, I don't know where he's from. I gotta think Canada guy, right? Pierce. Oh, and who's that? George Soros? Kissinger? Biden? Obama. Enjoy my music video while we wait to see if people come in, which I doubt. Yeah, I'm still here. Jacob Rothschild. You kidding me, you little schmuck? That's what he's saying in his head, basically. I'd like to thank Kelly Weeks, who actually sang that song. I wrote the lyrics to the song. He sang it. He provided the music. A couple people provided some of the images in the video. Well, I'm still here. Yes, I've done radio shows before, believe it or not. And I still only have one viewer. Okay, well, we're at an hour, so I'll cut this short. Now, if you're listening to this on a replay, because this will drop to a regular video, if you actually come this far and you are either a conservative or a lefty, I'll do a radio show with you. I'll either debate you if you're a lefty, or we can talk about agreeing issues if you're on the right. I'm not a staunch right. I'm not a staunch anything. I'm just a person that believes in the United States of America, freedom, the Bill of Rights, and I see very dangerous things going on in this country that cannot be allowed to continue. Cannot. I see us being infiltrated by the New World Order and its minions. Um, this cannot be allowed to continue. So I don't like talking to myself into a video. I'd much prefer having a radio show with participation and callers and call-ins and stuff like that. But we're going to do it in the modern way, using Discord or some other VoIP protocol, voice over internet protocol. Discord seems to be the popular one these days. Other ones, yeah, there's other good ones out there, but let's go with Discord. Download Discord. It's free to download. Set it up. I gave you the link in the channel description. You can come in. You want to do a nightly radio show with me, huh? Whoever you are, I'll do a nightly radio show with you guys. Well, yeah, just write in the comments. Write in the stinking comments that you'd be interested in doing a live radio show every night about certain issues in this country. You know where I stand. First Amendment, Second Amendment. I'm definitely a right-leaning person. So if you want to agree with me and hold conversations about what can be done about this stuff, that'd be great. And if you're on the left and you totally disagree with guns and stuff like that, hey, come on too. I'll help educate you. I'll help educate you. Because unfortunately, you are contributing to the demise of this country and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You have no clue. But I'll help educate you if you'd like to come on and debate me. Unbelievable. You guys worry about 17 people dying. I agree. That is a very bad tragedy. It's a shame. It's horrible. But I am talking about 900 million people dying. Guns prevent that. You get rid of guns, you're not going to see 17 people dying. You're going to see hundreds of millions of people dying if tyrannical government comes in and starts messing with people, which basically it's getting very close to that right now. Not so much with Trump in office, but it's heading there. The New World Order is trying to they're railroading Trump, in my opinion. They're doing everything they can to get him out of office because I guess he's not a card-carrying member of the New World Order. You're not really believing all this crap about Russia and stuff, right? And that's another thing. If it was Russia, if Russia had anything at all to do with anything, it's because probably, in my opinion, which I'm not too sure about, I'll have to check into, but I believe Russia is not, does not have, like, say, a Federal Reserve. I can't even think. A bank, a central bank owned by the New World Order. I believe that's why Russia is being demonized also. Russia is perhaps not New World Order. But we can discuss that. You come in, I need 2-3 people a night, every night. You want to be a regular? Have a radio show? I've hosted radio shows before. Well, on the internet. We could do it that way. I'd like to get active on this. I am not going to stand for YouTube getting rid of gun channels. I won't do it. And if YouTube does something else, I will counter in some other way. It's not going to go any further than this. Not for me, because now I'm active. I'm going to get active. I'm going to be active. I'm going to push back in whether it be by writing congressmen, by making videos, by some form. I'll pick up another radio show online. I'm going to do something to fight back against this un-American activity, this treasonous activity. Have I made myself clear yet? You guys are treasonous. Knock it off. All right. Well, since I only still have myself as a viewer, there's no reason to continue this because I was hoping to get conversation, but I guess not. But if you listen this far, leave comments. Comment that you'd be interested in doing a nightly or every other nightly or maybe once a week or something to come on to Discord and have a discussion about this stuff. I'd be interested in that, especially if you're a big YouTuber. That would be interesting, right, Tim Pool? Unbelievable. He's a good guy, except he just doesn't, I don't know, he's been a victim of this demonization of the word conspiracy theory. Definitely a victim. Tim, you silly little guy. Sorry about that, but you're not a little guy. I shouldn't say that. But you can't, you need to open your eyes a little bit wider, Tim. Okay, I'm just talking to hear myself talk at this point. It's unfortunate I couldn't get a conversation going. Even going live, even putting it out on Twitter, which only gets 21 views with all those tags I threw on it. I can't get anybody to come in and talk about anything. All right, well. Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast. Thank you very much for listening. Spread, link, subscribe, whatever, all that kind of stuff. And get to bigger YouTube people and tell them they need to start taking action. Can't just be making videos. We gotta get together. We have to have a town hall meeting. You understand? Somehow. Especially the bigger ones. The bigger ones need to get together, have a town hall meeting, and come up with a plan of action and take it. Including lawyers, by the way. Make sure you include lawyers in on that, too. And if any right lawyer who likes the words pro bono, let them come and have a little say on this, too. I'm sure other people that are much more richer than I am, which have YouTube channels and other media sources and outlets, they might not have to worry about so much the pro bono stuff. But this is craziness. We have to stop this. We have to stop this. I'll become another Alex Jones. Hopefully another 50 million people will become another Alex Jones. Because this is craziness. This can't go on. This is treasonous. Sign my petition. It's in the description. Spread it. Spread it. Put it on your Facebook and wherever. Get it out there. Do something. Take action. Hurry up because time's running short. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. Bye.